Hello, I am Hanime Inis, a third-year Information Technology student from Asian College of Technology. We all know that people want to assure security, especially in their social media life. Now, I'm here to present about network security that would help us on how to prevent and monitor unauthorized access, misuse, modification, or denial of a computer network and network accessible resources. Authentication. Authentication requires that users provide a valid username and password to access content. This authentication method does not require a specific browser, and all major browsers support it. Basic authentication also works across firewalls and proxy servers. For these reasons, it is a good choice when you want to restrict access but not all content on a server. So here are the procedures. Open 2S Manager and navigate to the level you want to manage. For information about opening 2S Manager, see Open 2S Manager 2S7. For information about navigating to location in the user interface, see Navigation in 2S Manager in 2S7. Next, in Features View, double-click Authentication. On the authentication page, select Basic Authentication. In the Actions pane, click Enable to use basic authentication with the default settings. Optionally, in the Actions pane, click Edit to type the default domain and realm. In the Edit Basic Authentication settings dialog box, in the default domain text box, type a default domain or leave it blank. Users who do not provide a domain when they log onto your site are authenticated against this domain. In the realm text box, type a realm or leave it blank. In general, you can use the same value for the realm name as you use for the default domain. Click OK to close the Edit Basic Authentication settings dialog box. Next is encryption. Encryption is the process of encoding messages or information in such a way that eavesdroppers or hackers cannot read it, but that authorized parties can. In an encryption scheme, the message or information referred to as plain text is encrypted using an encryption algorithm, turning it into an unreadable ciphertext. There are two basic types of encryption schemes, symmetric key and public key encryption. In symmetric key schemes, the encryption and decryption keys are the same. Thus, communicating parties must agree on a secret key before they wish to communicate in public. In public key schemes, the encryption key is published for anyone to use encrypt messages. However, only the receiving party has access to the encryption key and is capable of reading and encrypted messages. Public key encryption is a relatively recent invention. Historically, all encryption schemes have been symmetric key, also called private key schemes. Encryption is also used to protect data in transit, for example, data being transferred via networks, internet, e-commerce, mobile telephones, wireless microphones, wireless intercom systems, Bluetooth devices, bank automatic teller machines. Next is firewall. A firewall can either be software-based or hardware-based and is used to help keep a network secure. Its primary objective is to control the incoming and outgoing network traffic by analyzing the data packets and determining whether it should be allowed through or not, based on a predetermined rule set. A network's firewall builds a bridge between the internal network or computer it protects, upon securing that the other networks is secure and trusted. Usually an external network, such the internet, that is not assumed to be secure and not trusted. This is an example of illustration of where a firewall would be located in a network. And this is an example of a user interface of a firewall. A security protocol is a cryptographic protocol or encryption protocol. Is an abstract or concrete protocol that performs a security-related function and applies cryptographic methods. A sequence of operations that ensure protection of data. Used with the communications protocol, it provides secure delivery of data between two parties. The term generally refers to a suite of components that work in tandem. For example, the 802.11i standard provides this function for wireless LANs. A cryptographic protocol usually incorporates at least some of these aspects. Key management. Key management is to create, distribute, and maintain the keys. Access control. Access control authenticates user identity, authorizes access to specific resources based on permissions, level, and policies. Message integrity. Message integrity ensures that encrypted message has not been tampered with. Encryption algorithm. The cryptographic cipher combined with various methods for encrypting the text. Once again, this is Hanime Ingis reporting about network security. Thank you and God bless.